Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Talk Studio. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jake. So happy to be here with you all today. Emma, I have a travel story to share before we get into things.
Oh, tell me everything. You know I love a good travel story.
Okay, so last year I traveled to Portugal for the first time. Beautiful country. The food, the architecture, the people, truly incredible. But one afternoon in Lisbon, I got completely and utterly lost.
Oh, no. Lisbon has those steep hills and winding streets. It can be very confusing.
Very confusing. I was exploring a neighborhood called Alfama, which is the oldest part of the city. Very atmospheric, beautiful tiled buildings everywhere. And my phone died. No battery, no map, no GPS, nothing.
That is every traveler's nightmare. Just completely cut off.
Completely. And I needed to find the nearest metro station to get back to my hotel before dinner, so I had no choice. I had to ask someone for directions.
And did you? What did you do?
I stopped a local woman who was sitting outside a little cafe, and I said, very politely, "Excuse me, I'm so sorry to bother you. Could you help me? I'm looking for the nearest metro station, and I'm a bit lost."
And how did she respond?
She was absolutely lovely. She smiled and gave me directions step by step. She spoke some English. I understood most of it, and I found the station perfectly. And the moment I arrived, I felt genuinely proud of myself.
I bet you did. That feeling of navigating a foreign city using another language, there is nothing quite like it.
It felt like the language was actually working for me in real life. Not in a classroom, not in an exercise, in real life, when I actually needed it.
And that is exactly what today's episode is about. Traveling, asking for directions, understanding the answers you get, and all the English vocabulary and phrases you need to do it with confidence.
Whether you are traveling to an English-speaking country like the UK, the US, or Australia, or using English as a shared language in any country, anywhere in the world, this vocabulary is absolutely essential.
But first, hello to all our wonderful listeners. We love that you are here with us. If this podcast is helping your English grow, please give it a like. The like button is small, but it makes a huge difference for us.
It really does. It helps more people find English Talk Studio, and that means more people get to improve their English with us. So please click it.
And subscribe so you never miss a new episode. We are here every week with real conversations, real vocabulary, and real stories.
And please leave a comment. Tell us, have you ever used English while traveling? Did you have a success story, a funny story, a confusing moment? We want to hear it all.
Okay, let's start with the most fundamental skill, asking for help politely. Because in English, how you ask is just as important as what you ask.
If you walk up to a stranger on the street and just say, "Where is the station?" Technically, it is understandable, but it can come across as quite rude or abrupt. Native speakers always soften their requests.
So you start with what we call a polite opener, a short phrase that signals respect and shows you understand you are making a request of a stranger.
The best openers are, "Excuse me." Very common, very versatile. "Pardon me." Slightly more formal. "I'm sorry to bother you, but..." Very polite. A little longer, great for when you are asking something more complex.
And sometimes you can combine them. "Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you. Could you help me for a moment?"
After the opener, you state your question. And notice that native speakers often use could rather than can for polite requests. "Could you tell me where the nearest bus stop is?" sounds more polite than "Can you tell me where the nearest bus stop is?" Both are fine, but could is softer.
Other useful question structures. "I'm looking for," very natural and gentle. "I'm trying to find," again, soft and non-demanding. "Would you happen to know where?" That is quite formal, but very polite.
Would you happen to know where the post office is? You are not assuming they know. You are leaving them room to say, "Sorry, I don't know," without feeling bad.
That is a lovely way to frame it. Now, the harder part, understanding the directions you receive. Because directions come fast, they have specific vocabulary, and they can be hard to follow, even in your own language.
So let's go through the key directions vocabulary. Left and right, of course. Straight ahead, continue in the same direction without turning. Turn, change direction. Go past, continue past a landmark without stopping. At the corner, at the point where two roads meet. At the traffic lights, at the set of red, amber, and green lights. Next to, immediately beside something. Opposite, directly across from something. Behind, at the back of, in front of, directly before.
Let me give you a full, realistic example of directions someone might give you. Imagine you were looking for a library. Someone says, "Sure, go straight ahead for about 2 blocks, then turn left at the traffic lights. Keep going for about 5 minutes. The library will be on your right, just past the supermarket, opposite the park." Can you hear how clear that is? It gives you a sequence. Go straight, then turn left, then keep going. It gives you landmarks, traffic lights, supermarket, park, and it gives you the final position, on your right, opposite the park. Landmarks are your best friends when following directions. They tell you where to look and confirm you are on the right track. Just past the supermarket. You see the supermarket, you know you are close.
Now, one of the most important tips for this situation, if you do not understand or if the person speaks too fast, it is completely normal and completely acceptable to ask them to repeat or slow down.
This is so important. Many learners understand enough to get the directions, but they are too embarrassed to ask for clarification. So they nod, say thank you, and then have no idea what to do.
Do not do that. It wastes your time and theirs. Just say, "I'm so sorry. Could you say that again, a little more slowly?" Or, "I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that last part. Could you repeat it?" Or even just, "I'm sorry, the left at the traffic lights?" to confirm a specific part.
People are almost always patient and happy to help. They understand you are not a native speaker. They would rather help you properly than watch you walk in the wrong direction.
Another very useful question. Is it far from here? This is practical because it helps you decide whether to walk, take a bus, or get a taxi.
The possible answers to this are, it's just around the corner. Very close, maybe 2 minutes. It's about a 10-minute walk. Manageable. It's quite far. You would probably be better off taking the metro or a taxi. That last one is important. They are giving you advice, not just information.
And the phrase, "you would probably be better off," that is a very natural English phrase, meaning it would be a better idea to. You would probably be better off getting the bus. Very useful phrase.
Now, transport vocabulary. When you are traveling, you often need to navigate public transport in addition to asking for directions on foot.
Yes. Essential transport vocabulary. Take the subway, or underground, or metro. In different cities, it has different names. In London, it is the tube. In New York, it is the subway. In Paris, it is the metro. Catch a bus. Hail a taxi. Raise your hand to stop a taxi on the street. Get on and get off the bus or train. The next stop. Change trains. Transfer to a different line. A one-way ticket. A return ticket. This means going and coming back. The platform, where you wait for the train.
And useful transport questions. Does this bus go to the city center? Which platform is the train to Manchester? Where do I get off for the museum? How many stops is it?
How many stops is it is great because even if you are not sure of the name of your stop, you can count.
And if you are on a train or bus and you are not sure when to get off, could you let me know when we get to Oxford Street? People are usually very happy to do this.
Now, our listener story. This one comes from Anna in Romania. Anna traveled to London last summer for a language course, a real adventure. Her very first day in the city was quite intimidating.
Going to a new city alone, with English as your second or third language, that takes real courage.
Anna wrote to us, "On my very first day in London, I needed to take the underground. I had never done it before, and I was standing there looking completely lost. I went to a man near the entrance and said, 'Excuse me, could you tell me which line I need for Oxford Street?' He explained clearly. The Central Line, direction eastbound, 4 stops.
I followed his directions exactly, arrived perfectly, and I thought to myself, my English is actually working. It was the best feeling I had had in a long time.
Anna, that feeling when your English works in real life, when you need it and it delivers, there really is nothing like it.
It is a milestone moment. And notice what Anna did. She used a polite opener, excuse me. She used could you, and she was specific about what she needed. And it worked perfectly.
Listeners, even if you are not traveling right now, you can practice. Look at a map of any city, London, New York, your own city, and practice giving directions from one place to another out loud in English.
Or watch a travel vlog in English and listen specifically for direction words and transport vocabulary. You will be surprised how often they appear.
Another great practice activity, the next time you are walking somewhere, narrate your own journey in your head in English. I'm going to turn left here, then go straight ahead past the coffee shop, then the library will be on my right. You are practicing without even needing a partner.
That is such a clever tip. Your own daily life becomes a language classroom.
Okay, let's wrap up with a clear summary. Today we covered polite openers for asking for help. Excuse me, pardon me, could you help me? Directions vocabulary. Straight ahead, turn left, at the traffic lights, on your right, opposite, just past. Clarification phrases. Could you say that again more slowly? Could you repeat that last part? Practical questions. Is it far from here? And transport vocabulary. Catch a bus, take the metro, a return ticket, which platform, where do I get off?
That is a complete travel English toolkit. You are ready for your next adventure, wherever it takes you.
Thank you so much for joining us today at English Talk Studio. We are so grateful for every single one of you.
Please like this episode, subscribe, and leave us a comment. Tell us about a time you used English while traveling. A success, a funny moment, a confusing situation. We want to hear it all.
We genuinely do. Every story means something to us. Goodbye, Jake.
Goodbye, Emma. Bye, everyone. See you on the next episode. Keep exploring, keep practicing, and keep enjoying English.